The member for Macquarie has the call.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Speaker. Can I congratulate you? My question is to the Prime Minister. I refer to this electricity bill from Bernadette and Mike Thompson, who live in Lugano in the electorate of Banks with their 6-year-old son Alexander. Given this bill has gone up by over $400 to $1,157, will the Prime Minister apologise to the Thompsons and other families, particularly in Greater Western Sydney, where the carbon tax has contributed up to 80% of their recent price rises?
The Leader of the House.
I'd ask that the letter from which the member for Macquarie is reading be tabled. So you don't want to table
the Leader of the House
now.
will resume his seat. The Manager of Opposition. The Leader of the House will resume his seat. The member for North Sydney should be careful about talking about abuse of the standing orders and process. The Manager of Opposition Business has the call.
Madam Speaker, if the Leader of the House wants to have a document tabled, he can do what the opposition does at the end of answers or questions and make that point then. Interrupting the answer from the Prime Minister to give the Prime Minister time to get an answer is out of the
Manager of
standing
Opposition
orders.
Business
If he wants to get a table, he can do it at the end. The Leader of the House.
Yes, Deputy Speaker. Given that the last account had a box on it, it is not unreasonable that if you want an accurate answer, then put forward the facts.
Resume his seat. The Leader of the House resume his seat. The Prime Minister has the call.
Thank you very much, Speaker, and to the member who asked the question. The member hasn't sought fit to table the documents. I'm not sure why they are being covered up, but I suspect that they are being covered up because it is transparent from the face of the bill or associated documents what we know to be the truth. And of course the truth about electricity pricing in New South Wales is that carbon pricing from the 1st of July did cause a 10% increase in electricity pricing. That's what happened. That's what the regulator determined to do. Yes, that increase certainly followed a large number of price rises in electricity in New South Wales, which are deeply concerning to me, because of the pressure they have put on the families of New South Wales without assistance flowing from the state government. And I am concerned, and I have publicly said this, about the approach that is being taken, leading to the so-called gold plating of the network, a market failure which means that electricity assets basically get to earn more and more and more the more they roll the network out. I am concerned too about what is happening with dividend streams to state governments and the impact that that has on people like the constituents or family in New South Wales that the member referred to. I think they're actually constituents in the electorate of Banks that she referred to. So, carbon pricing in New South Wales, 10%. What has the government done to assist? Well, for a family like that, I don't have their income details available to me, but they may well have been eligible for the tax cut. They may well have seen, if one of the parents involved works part-time because of care of the child, they may well have seen themselves go from paying tax to no tax, because now, of course, you don't pay tax on the first $18,200 you earn. They may have been eligible for the family payment increases. Certainly, if they are family payment recipients, they would have seen an increase. And we did that because we knew that there would be a flow-through impact to families. But let's in this place, for once, from the opposition, try and see them have a mature debate about the facts. Let's see an end to the reckless negativity and to the false fear campaign. The track record today is a bill referred to and misrepresented in this parliament, showing a 9.13% increase because of carbon pricing. The nature of this misrepresentation I cannot judge because the documents are being covered up.
The member for Macquarie has the call.
Madam Speaker, I am not covering up the documents. I am more than happy.
The member resume her seat. The Prime Minister.
The Leader of the Opposition just referred to me as a piece of work. I require that to be withdrawn.
And ask the Leader of the Opposition to withdraw.
I am happy to withdraw.
The member for Macquarie is seeking to order. Order. The member for Macquarie is seeking to table a document.
Madam Speaker, in the interest of transparency, I am more than happy to table the document.
Is leave granted for the document to be tabled? The Leader of the House.
Yes, but transparency would be before the question.
The Leader of the House will resume his seat. The order. The member for Macquarie is warned. The member for Dobell has the call.